Hello, so this is a unboxing video for all my Hermes stuff that I got yesterday, April 30th, plus one item which I ordered the correct size in but hasn't come in yet. So I kind of freaked out on this one because I went to the store on April 30th in an effort to try to front run the tariffs that were going to set in on May 1st. As you know, Hermès has come out and said that they were going to pass on the entirety of the US tariffs that's being charged to them to the US consumers starting May 1st. Most likely the retail price increase is not going to be as much as 10%, but I still kind of freaked out and I went in and bought a bunch of stuff and dropped a little bit too much money. And as you know, in Hermes you don't have to buy a lot of stuff to drop too much money. I kind of dropped so much money that my SA kind of said to me proactively to send him my updated wish list. He was hinting that it's going to be coming my way if I'll just send him what I'm looking for. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and unbox some of these items. Let's start with this one since it's on top, and by the size of this box you would probably know what it is. My favorite items to buy from Hermes is their jewelry item, their fine jewelry items. Particularly I love their rose gold collections. Just find the color to be really pretty and their designs are really classic. So this is the one. These are earrings. I really love the design. I have the bracelet that I got as a pre-spend item for my green Very Russo Kelly 25 in the Sally structure, which I unboxed on the channel. I like how they are really kind of minimalistic and not super recognizable Hermes. I don't like wearing stuff that are too like screaming like Hermes that everybody knows it's where it's from. I like how it's kind of subtle and under the radar. So yeah, these are new addition to my jewelry collection. And then next up I have this one, and no, it's not a scarf item. I didn't buy any scarves this time, and it's this one and this one are kind of in the same collection, and it's one of those things that not a lot of people buy on, I guess, on a YouTube channel. And I actually asked about this in Paris earlier last year, but they didn't have it. They said that it was like not in production anymore, which I was actually disappointed because I really wanted it for my home. And voila, this is the mouse pad. Yeah, you might think that it's crazy to buy an expensive Hermes mouse pad, but for me it's worth every penny. And it's not super expensive either, right? It's under $500. And I love the rougeage color. Really elegant for the home. Looks really great with my desk, which has a kind of wooden frame with gold, kind of gold legs, and also a kind of glass top, which is great with a leather accessories on the desk. And it's also reversible, by the way. Like, how great is this, right? This is the natural gold color. What does it say here? It says something. There's some kind of date stamp, or maybe it's an artisan stamp. This just feels really good. Feels like some kind of calfskin leather. I'm not sure what the exact name is, but I spend a lot of time working on my desk on a computer, so this is going to feel very nice, both to my eyes and also to my hands. So yeah, really happy that I found these in the New York boutique. And so this one, you might wonder what it is because it's so big. And no, it's not a scarf again. And yes, it's in the same collection as this item right here. So let's unbox this. Okay, big box. Let's do it the right way. Hermès Paris. Okay. Are you ready? So it's basically the same thing, but in a bigger size. But no, it's not a mouse pad. It's one of those I don't know what you call it. It's a writing pad. They call it a blotter or something that you put on your desk. And I guess ideally you would work on your desk with this writing pad, and you just write in the notebook, or not write at all, or whatever. Make telephone calls on your desk, because presumably you're an executive, you don't need to actually be on your laptop, right? So that's the idea, I think. But in reality, I'm gonna have my laptop on some part of it, and maybe a keyboard. But this is just going to look so much nicer as a backdrop on my desk. And my home is going to basically have quite a bit of burgundy accents to a very neutral tone of a furniture overall. I also got one more homeware stuff, which is like basically a bucket, a canvas bucket from Hermes that I use to put all my daughter's toys in it, and it just sits in my living room. Looks super nice, and that's also in sort of a kind of red, not the same shade of burgundy as this, but it's also kind of reddish in color. And so I just really love those accents that pop out in my home. So this is also reversible. This is the gold cutter, super classic. But this one is actually really expensive. It's in the two-handle range, which, considering the mouse pad was below 500, this is kind of surprising that this is so much more expensive. I have no idea why or how they price it, but I just know that when I saw it, I felt like I just really wanted to buy it because of how good this feels. These are the items plus the ready-to-wear item that I got. Maybe I can just show you guys what it is right now. And even though the correct size hasn't come in, I ordered the correct size, but because I didn't want to have to pay for the increased price when it comes in, I bought the one size up for now. And when it comes in, I can just exchange the item. So here is the ready-to-wear item, which I think is really pricey, given that it's really just a summer dress. But when I saw it, I just couldn't believe that it's actually from Hermes, because you know their ready-to-wear items are usually pretty old-looking, and they don't really feel very inspiring. But this one actually really like it. I just thought it was stunning. So here is a preview of what it is. It's a silk summer dress, but I just really fell in love with the color. And this is basically like their scarf. Really pretty long silk dress. I'm gonna have to do some mock shots on this, because this totally doesn't do it justice. Just me holding it in front of the camera like this. But this was pricey. But I think this is going to go so well with the earrings I got. So I can't wait for the correct size to come in so I can actually wear it. Although being a summer dress, I'm really scared about sweating in it. It's gonna be a dress that I'm going to wear only to the really nice brunches and resorts. And just want to show you very quickly These are the bracelets that I was talking about. That's part of the same collection as the earrings. So I think they're matchy, really cute. I was really excited to get the matching earrings. Okay, so that's it for now.